Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over several API libraries for Python that I am using for this project that I'm working on. So today I'm going to be working with OpenAI's GPT-2 text generation model. This is the simple version. Specifically, it's a small 124 million hyperparameter version. This package allows for easier generation of text, generating to a file for easy curation, and allowing for prefixes to force the text to start with a given phrase. So in this project, I'll also be using NLTK, requests, OS, and Tkinter. One of the reasons I chose GPT-2 over using other AI libraries is that I wanted to have something that was local and did not require an external API key. That was one of the key things that I was looking for in this project. My employer does a lot of SBIR contracts that require high-level security, and I was thinking about putting this model together and proposing this to the company for an internal resource for helping with writing proposals. The issue with having external API keys is that you're sending your data off premises, and that can raise some security concerns. So you can feed into the model any previous proposals that were written, any other libraries, any other documents. Pretty much, it's an open book as far as what you want. So the world is your oyster with a local model, with the caveat that you have the resources and a machine that's capable of running a large amount of data. That aside, GPT-2 shouldn't be that taxing for a decent size server. By running it locally, a lot of the security concerns should go away. So as I mentioned before, the model name is 124M. This is for the 124 million hyperparameter version, and I specify what directory I'm going to be downloading that to. I have a quick check to make sure that the model's already downloaded, and then it goes into using the model. So I have several functions, one for generating text, one for processing text, making the requests, generate text GUI, and generate text and display. So for processing text, this breaks down all of the words into tokens. It tokenizes the text that'll be used in the program. Make requests, it requests the information from a URL that's specified further down in the program. And this code isn't very lengthy because it's very simple. I'll show you what the program does in a moment. The remaining code that's here just is for graphical user interface, or GUI, and then the call for the main loop. So when I start the program, it'll load a command window, and then after that it'll load GUI. I type in a phrase, and at the moment it only accepts one, once upon a time. I hit generate text, and then it takes a moment or several for it to generate the text. And because my PC is not as robust as it used to be, it is an older machine. It actually gives me a not responding message for a moment, and then it'll finally move forward. Then after it's done processing all the text that it's generating, then it fills the bottom text box with a bunch of text. Now, at the moment, the text is basically gibberish. It kind of reminds me of some of those spam emails that would have a section of text at the bottom that was all gibberish, and it makes me wonder if a lot of that back then was using an older AI, maybe GPT-2 version that was not set up very well, and just spit out a bunch of words that had no cohesive meaning. So that is something that I'm going to iron out in the next version of this. But so basically this was a test to make sure that GPT-2 worked, that it was able to take a request. So that would be the NLTK part of it, and Tkinter would be the user interface that would display everything. So that's everything for this video. I will have another one shortly, and I'll talk to you all later. Please hit the like button, and see you next time.